These are the plaintiffs, Jennifer Cantone and Lena Dennis. Jennifer says the defendant, her brother-in-law's brother, sold her a car and 9 days later the transmission dropped out of it. She thought it would be fair if she got half of what she paid back so she could fix the thing, but the defendant obviously disagrees. This is an uncomfortable situation to say the least because they see the guy at every family function and they're hoping the judge can settle things once and for all. They're suing for $1,000, the amount they're owed. This is the defendant, Thomas Lutowski. He says the plaintiffs had the car a month, and Jennifer's mother calls demanding their money back. He has no control over the car after it leaves his possession. He encouraged them to have a mechanic test it out, and he's not a charity. Therefore, he won't be returning their money. Sorry, girls. He's accused of driving a wedge in the family.
All parties, please raise your right hand.
And welcome back to the People's Court. Next case on the docket, the plaintiffs say they bought a car and 9 days later the transmission fell out. The defendant says, who knows what she did with the car? It's the case of a very bad tranny.
Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Okay, Jennifer Cantone?
Yes.
And Lena Dennis?
Yes.
Okay, that's your mom?
Yes.
Okay. You are suing Thomas Lutowski for $1,000 that you paid to him for a van that you say hasn't worked out so well.
Yes.
All right, tell me what's going on.
He's my wife's sister's brother's brother.
Okay, hold on.
So he's
wait. I'm going to do a little Venn diagram here. Hold on, a little tree. Sisters, what?
Husband's brother.
Sister's husband's brother. Okay.
Yes.
And you know him that way?
Yes.
Okay. Through what, family functions and?
Yep.
Okay. So go ahead.
I bought a 1998 Dodge Caravan from him for $1,000. I asked him if there was anything wrong with it. You know, just transmission great, everything good. He said I would never sell you anything that wouldn't fall apart. And a month and a half later, fell apart.
Okay. I have a question for everybody. Good idea or bad idea to sell your car to somebody you have to see at Thanksgiving?
Bad.
Ever.
Bad idea.
Bad idea, right? Bad idea. Okay, so you thought it was a good idea.
Yes.
How'd you learn about the car?
He had it for a while, and he said he was going to sell it. He didn't want it anymore. He wanted to get a different car.
Did you ever have the car checked out by a mechanic?
No, I did not.
Why not?
He was a friend of the family.
Yeah, but he's not a mechanic. Are you a mechanic?
Nope.
Okay, so how does he know what's gonna go wrong later? That's what a mechanic is for, to be able to see what's like looking like it's worn and you're probably gonna need a new one. I know why, because it's the same reason why nobody else does, because they don't feel like paying the $100 to the mechanic for an inspection. They think they're smarter than that, and then it's only a problem when it becomes a problem. What was the problem? You bought the car. Do you have the paperwork from the bill of sale?
I don't have a bill of sale.
There was never any paperwork?
No.
Okay.
I had something signed from her ex. She signed it, and she signed the registration.
Okay, can I have whatever paperwork you have? So go on.
So about a month and 2 weeks into me having the car, I went to drop my wife off at work, and I was stuck.
Wait, does your wife have a name?
Patricia.
Okay. Patricia Thompson?
Yes.
Okay. Where is she now?
She's at work, actually.
She ain't here with us today because she has a restraining order against Jen. So that's why I wasn't able to bring her with me today.
Because she was going to come for you?
Yes, as a witness.
As a witness to testify to what?
Against her.
About what?
The transmission.
Do you have an affidavit from her?
No, but I have the...
No, that would be a no.
No.
You don't have an affidavit from her. All right. Are you not on speaking terms with her?
No, I still speak to Patricia every single day.
Is there a restraining order?
Yes,
It was
that's
dropped.
what I have.
I
right here.
actually have it in my wallet to
Okay.
carry around.
You have
A
the
month
drop
ago.
in your wallet?
Yeah, I have the paper stating that it's no
That
good
it's
no more.
dropped. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, when was the last time you talked to Patricia?
She was over my house recently.
Oh my goodness. All right. All right. What happens to the car? Tell me what happens to the van.
So the transmission drops, and
When? When did you buy it?
July 9th.
Okay, this piece of paper is dated June 28th, says that he sold the van as is to Patricia Thompson for $1,000 and has a signature on it.
No, that's a lie. I bought it. My mother got disability on July 3rd. My mother lent me $1,000 to go to Tom's house. So a few days later, when we were able to arrange when I could pick up the van, I then gave him $1,000.
When did this get signed?
That date. She actually told her to sign it.
Why would she tell her to sign it instead of signing it herself?
I'm not sure. I didn't think it was going to be a big deal, and I didn't think we would end up here, so
Right.
I didn't ask any questions.
Okay. All right. So you buy it, whether you buy it then or you buy it a couple days later, you buy it. You have it. And how long do you have it before the transmission goes?
I bought it July 9th. August 31st, the transmission dropped.
How do you find out that the transmission blows?
I bring it to the, I can go over 20 miles an hour. So that's like a definite. So when I bring it to the dealership, which my uncle worked at, he was able to get it looked at. I said, the transmission is dropped. I'll give you $500 to help you out because my mother is disabled and I did need a car. So I was able to trade that vehicle in, and now I'm stuck with car payments.
Right. Okay. So you traded it in, and how much did you get?
$500.
Well, then why are you suing for $1,000? If your damages are $500, that means you'd be out $500.
Yeah.
Plus, you got to use a car for 2 months
Yes.
before the transmission dropped. So why are you coming in here and suing for $1,000, which would put you not? It won't make you whole, which is the idea of court. It'll give you a bonus of $500.
Well, I had to borrow another
plus
500.
free use of a car.
Another 500 from my aunt because I had to re-register the vehicle. I had to redo everything, and that cost me more money.
Now, you are not a car dealer, correct?
No, I am not.
All right. According to you, what is your position?
I sold her the car, and when I sold her the car, there was nothing wrong with it. She picked up the car on June 28th. Then she was at my house for my sister-in-law's birthday, which was August 28th, and she never said anything about the car, being anything wrong with it. And then I got a call on August 31st, which was more than a month after, from her mother, Lena, saying, the transmission went, and I said, the car ran great when I sold it to you. And she said, I knew you were going to say that. Okay. So it's like, right away, you knew I was going to say that, so you knew I was right.
Would you ever sell your used car to a family member?
No, I like
Why?
my car. I like my car too.
No, it's not about your car. No. You missed the point. If
No, I got the point.
okay.
No, I probably wouldn't do it with a family member. It'd get
Too risky?
Yeah.
Anybody do it?
I probably would, but I definitely have something in writing and have someone look at the car before anything happens.
Oh, so if something happened, you can wave it in their face
Yeah,
and
I'd be
say,
like, I told you before.
Yeah, exactly. Going inside the courtroom.
The problem that you have a couple problems. One of them is, the fact that the only bill of sale appears to be for somebody else. But let's just put that to a side. Let's pretend that's not there. The problem that you have is that this is a used car purchase from a private party. And the law that governs that is that it's an as-is sale. And so he's really not responsible unless you can prove that he defrauded you, that he knew there was something wrong with the car. And you can't prove that by saying, see, it happened 2 months later. You can't prove that. He really doesn't owe you any money. That's the problem that you have. You guys see each other at family functions still?
No.
There hasn't been a family function since then, or
Well,
everybody's
there
being
has,
awkward?
but she hasn't been there.
Me and Patricia broke up. It was a bad breakup.
But you're back with Patricia, or no? You're
No,
just
we're
civil.
we're
Okay,
civil.
I got it. I just want to know if you guys are going to see each other again. But I have to tell you that legally speaking, he is correct. I know you feel correct, but you're not. He is legally correct. And as is used car sale. Don't you watch People's Court?
Yeah.
You know that. You know that then, because I do this all day long. That's why it's so important that if somebody's buying a used car, that you have it looked at by a mechanic. Almost, especially if it's family you're buying it from or somebody who you know, or a co-worker or whatever. Because you don't want problems with the co-worker. You want to know you're buying something and that you've covered all the angles and you've taken all risk out of it as much as you can on a used car. All right, so my verdict in this case is for the defendant. Good luck, folks.
Wait till I get Trisha.
We'll see what the plaintiff has to say after learning the bad news that you've lost this case. Step up a little bit. What's your first thought?
It's a little ridiculous. I didn't think he was going to do something like that. But, now you live and you learn and you don't trust nobody.
What does it do to the family?
Oh, I don't care about their family.
No?
No.
Weren't you close at one time? I mean, everybody's, your sisters.
No, only through marriage. That's it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you know what as is means now?
Yeah. Don't trust nobody.
That's what it means?
Yeah.
Well, it means get it checked out before you buy it, certainly. All right, head around the corner, okay?
Actually,
Thank you very much.
Family, you think you trust somebody.
Yeah. All right, so step on up here. What about this?
I feel great. I'm happy the judge was able to see that their story was full of baloney, and
Family?
No, not family.
What
not anymore.
happened? Over this?
Yeah, over this.
Wow.
It shows that you really can't trust nobody, as she said.
Not only the transmission dropped, I mean the whole relationship.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Harvey?
You know, when there's a 2-month lapse between the time that something goes wrong and the time you bought it, it is impossible to prove fraud against the seller. That is just too long.